Speaking of Trump sycophants that have become strangely prescient, can we talk about Bill Mitchell, another guy we foolishly doubted in the past, but his evolution over the last couple of weeks or something is very telling, and it's very interesting. Sort of like it points into a certain direction for where we're all headed, and you'll remind yourself that, like, I guess Bill Mitchell has been, obviously like Trump's #1 fan, and when Trump was saying it was a hoax, he was going all along with it, and would be tweeting stuff like 8 million people die a year from diarrhea. Where's my diarrhea bucks? Give me my diarrhea money. Where's our diarrhea bailout? Give it to me. Because he was just saying, like, people die all the time. Well, this is crazy to shut down the economy, blah, blah, blah. Then he said a week ago, if less than 2,000 people die, can we all agree that Trump is the greatest president of all time? I mean,
I agree with that anyway. I mean, that doesn't matter. Every American could die, and it's still accurate.
Yeah. And then just a couple days ago, he tweeted, Matt, once again, you're making it happen. Basically the Jim Jones White Knight speech, where he basically just says, what's the big deal, guys? Like, death is just a veil. You're just like walking through a door. You just leave your body behind and just enter the next life. Nothing to be afraid of.
That was awesome.
Who cares?
That was
that was pretty cool, honestly.
He turned into, like, I'm pretty sure that's a line of dialogue from, like, Kingdom Hearts. It's sort of like a villain with a really sharp haircut.
It was a cross between Jim Jones and the end of Videodrome, where Debbie Harry's like, don't be afraid to let your body die.
Yeah.
Become the new flesh. Yeah.
That is the best way to defend Trump. Just be like, die. When he closed that tweet by saying, maybe the dead mourn for us. That should be in Trump ads. The
dead will... The living envy the dead. Trump 2020.
It's so odd, like, to be, when you just place yourself, like, at an unmovable position that Trump can't do anything wrong, the places you go are so awesome. Like, we've talked about Bill's Yahoo Answers page before, and he does have, like, the mind of a dullard. His Yahoo Answers were, could there be a bee big enough where one sting could kill somebody? Or, like, how come they don't make condoms that only cover the tip of the penis?
That's the best
one.
That's
the best question.
He is like a result of, like, being blessed socioeconomically with when he was born, and when he sought employment in the world. He's blessed by having, like, some sort of type of, like, completely cotton candy brain given to him by asbestos and lawn darts. And, like, he should just, like, a guy like that, you see a guy like that, it's like, oh, that guy probably gets some fucking leathery poon.
Oh, man. He does. He does.
Yeah, he for sure does. He loves a buffet. He goes on some fucking idiotic vacation to, like, Uncasville, Connecticut, because he says it's better than Vegas every year. Like, he should just be living a pleasant life, but he's just so committed to this. He's like, death is a transitional stage. This world is temporal. You shouldn't cry for the dead. If you truly believe, you will not cry for the dead. They mourn for us. It's just, he's going places he never would have gone if he didn't get this into it. I mean, he would have never had those thoughts.
But, like, here's the thing. It's just, like, he was ahead of the curve about Trump. Like, he was right that, like, the polls were cucked. They didn't matter. It was the real primary. The real numbers were in our hearts. He was your voice.
He was correct, yes.
He was correct. Honestly, I'm not even being, like, ironic. Like, he made us look...
No, he was right.
He made us look foolish in the last election. So I always look to Bill as sort of a harbinger of things to come. And in a week in which, I don't know if you guys got the sort of alert on your phone, but everyone in New York City got, like, a flash alert on their phone at the same time that essentially said, is anyone here, is there a doctor? Is there a doctor in this city? Or yo, any of y'all know about medicine or anything?
Yo. Anybody got some Scrubs or some shit? Anybody watch Scrubs? Anybody retain anything from watching the show Scrubs?
No, yeah, everyone in New York City gets a fucking a push notification that's like, hey, are you guys a doctor? We could.
I just love the idea that somebody who has just been watching this happen with total remove be like, damn, that sucks. Whatever, not my problem. And then they see that and they're like, oh shit, I do. I'm a medical doctor. Oh goddamn.
They forgot that degree's been in a dresser drawer. It's like, well, like, what happened? You didn't ever do a hospital internship? And he's like, no, I just really got into, like, Clash of Clans. No, I started. Yeah, no, the summer before I was supposed to become a doctor, I became a lifeguard, and I really just developed like a passion for it.
I'm just
I
imagining
forgot.
like Ken Jeong is judging an episode of The Masked Singer, and they get the alert, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I actually am a doctor. Why am I doing
Yeah.
this? Why am I on The Masked Singer when I could be saving lives? This is actually wildly irresponsible of me."
So yeah, we got the push notification, just essentially doing the "is there a doctor in the house" bit, and then today I read that the New York City Parks Department is basically they are exploring avenues for digging mass graves in public parks should the hospital morgues fill up or hit capacity. So that's where New York City is right now. So I'm thinking about that in
They
light.
do that for the flu every year.
It's your brother.
Don't see any news stories about that.
Yeah, no. So I'm thinking about that in terms of Bill's latest missive as a guy who is ahead of the curve, who's basically just kind of preparing us that like your body is a shell, like this life is a dream, and like the next one is real, and like death is just a portal. So
Imagine you are bedbound with COVID. You feel your body giving out, like you're getting lighter. You start feeling your limbs less. A plague doctor comes in. He's wearing one of those beaked plague masks.
yes,
He opens it up and he's like, "Hey, it's Bill Mitchell." And he starts humming her along like a Captain and Tennille song, and then he puts a pillow over your face. That's the last thing you see. He's euthanizing you for Trump.